What's up, guys? Got a cool knife to look at here. I went by a local shop that carries a few knives, mainly run-of-the-mill Benchmades and Spydercos, but every once in a while they have a cool knife. I bought two or three from them, and this one caught my eye, so I purchased it yesterday. ZT RJ Martin. Let's see what the number is. It's 0609. So this is a 20 CV blade stock, titanium, milled titanium scales, over travel stop, lock bar insert, proprietary hip pivot. Normally, but these now come with the tool. I don't mind a proprietary pivot if they send the tool with the knife. Because as far as I'm concerned, if you use your knife, you have to take that knife apart to properly clean it. If you get fish guts and shit in there, it's got to be cleaned out. You're not just going to blast it out of there with air and cleaner. This one's kind of cool. It's a see-through pivot, kind of like the Strider pivot. I ordered this one is one of the older stocks. The newer ones come with the tool. This one did not. I ordered it. It was like $9 or something. No big deal. I like the clip on this thing. It just works. I'm not big into the big milled clips. This thing is really flush. For a smaller knife, this thing has a lot of cutting edge on it. This is, okay, so I have big gorilla hands and I can easily, comfortably get 4 fingers on here. Not to mention the ergonomics are just crazy on this thing. It feels extremely good. The grind is really attractive on this thing. Let me catch the light in it. They just did a great job on it. I'm a fan of ZT. I haven't owned a whole lot of them. I'm a big fan of the 0562, a carbon fiber. I think that's ZT's best knife they ever produced. This is a really good one. It has its faults. And that's why I carried it for a day or so before I did the review on it. One of them is, so it has almost a hint of lock stick, and it's a little bit of a pain to unlock, but I think all of that is attributed to the lock bar being too tight. I think you could take this apart and relieve the lock bar tension and this knife would be perfect as far as the lock bar goes. The other thing is, I'm not a big flipper guy, okay? And this is, you got to get this in a certain position and put it in your hand to flip it. Not a huge deal, but man, I like to fidget with my knives, and this is not a great fidget knife. I don't mind a flipper, but give me the option to use a thumb opening. I mean, just give me something here. Give me a thumb stud, give me a hole, give me something to use there, and make me happy. Just a dedicated flipper. Do got a nice sharpening choil there. Appreciate that. It's just a beautiful knife. I mean, that's why I picked it up. Phosphorus bronze washers. I'm almost leaning towards, I'm a big phosphorus bronze washer guy. I'm not a huge fan of bearings, but I don't mind them on some knives. Flippers, I think I'm starting to lean toward flippers need bearings. They just work better. This one, it flips just fine, but every once in a while, it's you get kind of a hard time to open. It needs to break in, of course, and the lock bar tension is contributing to that. The standoffs look really cool. It's just a beautiful design. I think this knife is just very attractive, and that's the main reason I bought it. Of course, with the 20 CV, it's going to stay sharp forever. T8 hardware, can't go wrong with that. I mean, they did everything right. So let's look at some. See, it's trying to stick right there, and I've never had a lock bar insert stick on me ever, on anything. This is the Koenig areas. You see, it's not a large knife. Ontario Rat 1. Do a couple more. Benchmade proper. And a knife most everybody knows. Strider S&G. which, you know, absolutely swallows it. But this thing is too big to be considered a, you know, gentleman's folder. This absolutely could stand on its own. And even with the few negatives that I list, the main thing is loosening that lock bar tension, getting the tool and taking this apart and gently relieving that lock bar tension so it's not so tough to disengage. I mean, it's extremely, extremely tight, but man, you talk about a beautiful knife. And that, not a big fan of proprietary pivots, like I said, but that one is beautiful, beautiful. Anyway, RJ Martin 0609 ZT. Check it out. Hey guys, thanks for watching. God bless you. Have a great night.